Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We are, of course, very slowly getting closer and closer to the launch of Grand Theft Auto 6 on November 19th. And in the time in between now and launch, with just over 100 days to go, we should be seeing a whole lot of things happening, especially because marketing so far this summer, or through the summer up until this point, has been pretty lackluster. We got some screenshots and some deep dives when we got the pre-order announcements, but outside of that, it's pretty much just been radio silence from Rockstar. Hopefully that changes here in the near future. Obviously, we've got the earnings call from Take-Two later on this upcoming week on August 7th. Would be a prime time to drop a trailer or some kind of announcement. But recently, this post came across my timeline from iGrandTheftAuto.com. They do great work on their website. Really cool to break down everything that's going on with Grand Theft Auto, not just GTA 6, but as a franchise as a whole. They've got some really good, cool stuff up on the site. Then they post some really interesting tweets like this one, breaking down the launch timeline of Grand Theft Auto 5 to sort of build an expectation of what we could be seeing here as the days go lower and lower to launch, as we get under 100 days, under 80 days, under 50 days, all the way up into less than a month until GTA 6 is out there. And obviously, going back to GTA 5, so long ago, their launch timeline, their marketing timeline is not going to be one-to-one, but this does give us some really good insight into when things happened previously for a GTA title. And like I said, some things that we can expect. And we also get to see some of the differences because things have sort of been flipped around, since GTA 5 and what we've already seen revealed and announced for GTA 6. So we're around 15 and a half weeks from release. If you're interested, this is what happened in the final 14 weeks before Grand Theft Auto 5's launch, based on the information we recorded on the iGrand Theft Auto 5 website. Rockstar's plans may have changed some 13 years later, but this does give a rough idea of what we might expect. So like I said, don't take this as one-to-one. This is exactly what's going to happen for GTA 6 in these final weeks leading up until launch, but a good idea because a lot of this stuff is mainstream across the board, not just for a Rockstar game or a GTA game, but in general here. So with 15 weeks to go until GTA 5, we'd already had trailer 3 in the form of 3 separate character trailers. Some major media previews and the collector's edition had already been announced at this point for GTA 5. So we're a little bit behind schedule on that stuff, but we know another trailer is inbound. At some point, they will also announce the collector's edition for the game. With 14 weeks to go before GTA 5, Sony revealed a GTA 5 PS3 bundle at E3. Rockstar also released 9 new screenshots shown during the presentation. Now, another thing to expect here, likely at some point, is going to be console bundles, especially on the PlayStation side of things, because Sony does have marketing rights to GTA 6. That's why you've seen all the plays best on PS5 things being tagged alongside the GTA 6 marketing. There very likely is going to be some GTA 6 PlayStation 5 Pro launch bundles that you can go out and get from Amazon or Best Buy or Walmart or wherever else. That'd be the likely scenario here given their marketing exclusivity. With 12 weeks to go until GTA 5, they officially announced the strategy guide with pre-orders. GameStop revealed an exclusive pre-order poster. I feel like we're kind of past the point of strategy guides, which is a bit of a bummer because the nostalgia behind them I think is really cool. Like, I remember as a kid going into GameStops and you'd have those shelves full of all the strategy guides for the newest games that dropped. I was never buying them personally, but you were always looking at them as you were checking out with your games. You were always opening up and you're reading a few pages there. So I feel like I said, we're kind of past that point. You're not seeing too many strategy guides drop for games at this point, but it was something that happened back then. It probably is going to change up this time around. With 11 weeks to go until GTA 5 released, Rockstar did an asked and answered Q&A that covered install requirements, Xbox 360's 2-disc setup, the PC status, which they didn't really share anything about at that time. They also teased the first gameplay video. There were new wallpapers, and Rockstar confirmed there would be no further delays and the game would definitely launch on its intended release date of September 17th, 2013. I think something like this would go a long ways for Rockstar right now because they've been so silent for so long outside of the pre-orders. We're going on so long without a trailer of any kind and very minimal communication from Rockstar on the Grand Theft Auto 6 front. if they were to do an asked and answered thing now, I think it would be very appreciated by the community, especially because there is a lot of concern around another potential delay. Even though they do keep reaffirming the November 19th launch date, I'm not expecting a delay, but you got those people who are kind of panicking because there hasn't been a trailer in so long and they've been so quiet. But then also getting some teasers, getting full clarity from Rockstar on a handful of things would never be a bad thing. So I really do hope we do see something like this happen for GTA 6. And by the way, as we're going through all the info here, all the things to potentially expect, if you guys enjoy the video, do me a favor, hit that like button. It's always really appreciated. And if you're new here, you want to stay up to date with everything going on for GTA 6, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. Now, with 10 weeks to go before GTA 5, we got the first official gameplay video. Game Informer published customization and combat previews, and Rockstar dropped 15 new screenshots. So it wasn't until 10 weeks before GTA 5 that we got official gameplay. Obviously, right now, a lot of people are saying, I wonder if they actually just cancel trailer 3 and make it a gameplay trailer instead, because we're approaching that time. Certainly is possible, but it's not like we're late to seeing gameplay for GTA 6, although obviously a ton of people want to see that to, you know, actually have clarification and confirmation the game looks a certain way, it's going to play a certain way, it's going to be you know, at a certain frame rate. That would answer a lot of questions. And then after that, we didn't see anything for a couple of weeks. With 7 weeks to go, the Fast Life screenshot collection released, and we got the ESRB and Australian age ratings published. So we're still going to have the full ESRB ratings drop. That'll give us a brief rundown of the game, probably nothing new, and we all know it's going to be rated M as is, so that probably won't be a huge surprise announcement for GTA 6 unless we get a new screenshot collection or other kind of media drop alongside it. Then with 5 weeks to go, this is where things get really interesting, because it's almost the inverse of what we've had recently for GTA 6. 5 weeks until GTA 5's launch, there was a huge website launch with extensive information, artwork, screenshots. The GTA Online gameplay video debuted alongside media previews. We got the achievement and the trophy list, and then also that ended up revealing some previously unmentioned gameplay elements. So obviously, we've had the GTA 6 website for a while now. That's had a load of screenshots and artwork and a few updates here and there. I highly doubt this time around we're going to get much online info beforehand, especially online gameplay stuff, because it does seem like that's going to be a bit further on down the road and have its own major reveal, especially because Rockstar is still actively promoting and updating GTA Online as it stands right now. That seems like it's going to be its whole separate announcement and lead up besides the launch of the game. Like, it's going to be separated out. So going to be curious to see how that plays out this time. But it's interesting that it was only 5 weeks before launch that GTA 5 got a huge website launch, and that was like one of the first things we had for GTA 6. Then with 1 month to go until GTA 5, PS3 day one digital release was announced. Players who purchased would get 75% off other Rockstar titles to give you something to do while you waited for release. Preload files later leaked audio assets, prompting Sony to apologize, and the official website was updated with more content and screenshots. We'll likely see some major announcement 1 month until release. It could be similar to this, where we just see a website update. It could have some day one info in it as well. With 3 weeks to go, Rockstar confirmed that GTA 5 had gone gold. That means that the game was ready to ship out to retailers. It was completely finished for launch. Then they also dropped the official trailer, aka trailer 4 for the game. We will get some kind of announcement closer to launch, likely in super late October or very early November, saying that GTA 6 has gone gold. The game is completely done and ready for launch, and who knows, maybe at that point we get another trailer as well, but that will be a major landmark announcement to look out for. Then with 2 weeks to go until launch for GTA 5, we got even more screenshots and the first hands-on previews pretty early before launch. IGN published its GTA Online preview, and the website received another update featuring Lester artwork. So it's going to be interesting to see the review cycle this time around, because GTA 6 is so much bigger than everything else. They don't want any kind of leaks. It being obviously digital only to an extent is going to complicate things more. And of course, back in the day when this was releasing, not everyone had a capture card, not everyone was posting gameplay and had the ability to you know, do that kind of thing. Nowadays, it's built into your consoles. You know, everyone's recording and posting things. If any kind of leaked version of the game, even if it was the early access hands-on preview one for media and certain creators, if any of that leaked, it would be a huge problem for Rockstar. So I'm really curious if they have a very limited rollout for hands-on previews and early impressions this year to avoid any potential leaks whatsoever. We then get to a week before GTA 5's launch. Rockstar posted even more screenshots. Game Informer published its GTA Online preview. Life Invader website launched with Social Club integration alongside new Chop artwork. Polygon published an interview with Dan Houser. Rockstar also released its midnight release Locator and even more screenshots. Then a day before, we got the iFruit companion app and digital manual, and review embargo was lifted, which again, same conversation here basically. For review embargoes and review copies, I'm really curious if they're extra careful with that this time around, or even if they do one this time around, they might just leave it up to everyone's playing day one. We want no leaks, no early info surfacing to keep it mysterious and maybe to build even more hype there. But, you know, a week up until launch, we're going to have a ton of marketing and probably the most detailed reveals that we've seen to date to build that last minute hype. But this gives us a good rundown of how much stuff happens in these final 100 days or so before launch. Now, obviously, again, it's not going to be one-to-one of everything we just broke down there, but there will be a lot of similarities because a lot of that stuff is standard for gaming titles in general. But sort of what to expect here as we get closer and closer to the launch of GTA 6. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button, and if you're new here, subscribe on your way out to stay in the know for everything going on with GTA 6. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.